Okay.
Caesar, what up?
Waiting for this call, I guess, to do my intro done.
Every Monday and Friday, the cash leaves Los Santos for San Fierro.
I guess the first one you
Wednesday and
can't,
Saturday,
like,
courier
do
takes the
anything
day back
with.
to Big Smoke.
Okay, I keep an eye out for him. See if I can't spoil they little party. All right, man.
It didn't seem I could hang it up there. Yeah, I feel the original game lets you, like, hang up on the first one or whatever. But yeah. This part, I left off on Small Town Bank. And there's actually only a couple more missions in the countryside here. But because there are only being a couple missions in the countryside, that will mean that this will be a shorter part of the walkthrough in a way. I don't know. I don't really feel like going on Celtics here, but I don't know. I might just do the races, quite frankly, and then final the missions for the countryside here. But since only 3 missions, maybe I'll consider going there to show a little bit what it looks like and whatnot. Yeah, 2 of the missions are races, and then one's like a proper mission. Hey, I don't like how it kind of forced it on me there, so I think I will do it then. Again, I know it's not required for 100% completion or whatever, but yeah. And also, I don't think I still have to do my intro yet because of that phone call, but yeah. Almost 2 minutes in. Hello. Is this Sinister Gambino here with a new stream? In this stream, I'm going to be doing my part 5 of my walkthrough for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the Definitive Edition. And in this part, I will be doing the, like, last 3 missions of the countryside, as I kind of already suggested. But yeah. One of these career missions, you ran a career to get the cash and stuff. You have like a Patriot here. I imagine this Patriot has like some unique properties and stuff if you can find some way to like steal it or whatever. Yeah, if you can steal it somehow, then yeah, it does have some unique properties, I want to say. And yeah, like I mentioned, it is not required for 100% completion, so only do it if you want to do it for fun, I suppose. I believe you can do it up to any point between like Human Exile and then like Yake Boom Boom, which is a San Fierro mission, because that's actually when you like finish that thing or whatever. What's it called? Okay, I just had to ram a certain amount apparently there. That was 1500 there. But that was one of the career missions, and it didn't really seem I had to like way to reject the phone call or something.
You get out much?
Figured I would do it since yeah, it's going to be a short stream anyways. Since I don't want to do any San Fierro missions until next part. Because I feel it would be a good end and like finish off in the like first story like circumstance in San Fierro, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, I think it's available from King in Exile, which is like a cutscene only mission in the countryside. I believe it was in the last part. And then you have until like Yake Boom Boom, which is the San Fierro mission, because that actually involves like the factory that gets those like shipments and stuff like that. I'll start this one here. Woozy Moo. As other character like main missions, it introduces a whole new character to the game. Woozy Moo, or otherwise Woozy.
Where the hell you been?
Pretty cool character
Sorry,
actually
Holmes.
later
I had no
on.
idea when the race would be.
Right. You just happened to show up 5 minutes after everybody else, huh?
When the gasoline runs through your vein like the burning passion, you know when it's time to race.
Oh shit,
I
that's
think you getting high
Claude.
on that country air, man.
But another returning character there, like with Catalina, that's Claude actually, the protagonist of Grand Theft Auto 3.
I'm from Grove Street.
9 years prior
Los
to
Santos.
2001, being Liberty City, Grand Theft Auto 3.
This isn't a parade, pal. But you know, we gotta be careful.
But yeah, that's Woozy there, Woozy Moo.
How you doing?
Or just Woozy.
CJ. Carl Johnson.
Listen, out here we like to race for cash or pink slips. Racer's choice. Get your car started. We're about to go. Good luck, Carl Johnson.
There's something real strange about that dude, man.
Be careful, CJ.
Oh. But there actually is something pretty strange about that, and that kind of gets revealed later on. I don't think it's been revealed yet, but yeah. Okay, it looks like I do have that same buffalo, so it looks like you actually have to bring your own car for this. But yeah, that buffalo and the like Catalina hideout is probably going to be one of the better options. But yeah, definitely the buffalo by Catalina's is going to be one of the better options, I would say. At least that's super accessible in the countryside. And yeah, if I remember right, hitting a ramp here is not really that good. But yeah, there's like a ramp kind of things, but it's kind of going to mess up the race, I would say, if you do that. So in my opinion, not worth hitting those like ramps there, and it's kind of one thing worth mentioning in this race. And yeah, actually, you might definitely want to be familiar with like the race layout and stuff like that, because you're actually going to be doing the exact same race but backwards in the next mission. So definitely try to remember to like race and like the formation or whatever and whatnot, because you basically have to do the same exact thing for the next mission but backwards. So definitely want to remember where some of this stuff is. Okay. One of those racers over there, apparently from in one of the like later placements, I suppose. And there's this like the road here is shortcut. Oh, I was actually kind of worried the vehicle would flip over there. Not gonna lie. More dirt road, it doesn't necessarily last for much longer though, but yeah, that already seems to be the finish line there. It's a couple minute race, not bad.
Yeah! You drive with style, Carl Johnson.
Yeah, that vehicle there is like the ZR. That vehicle there is actually the ZR 380, fun fact, which not 380. ZR 350, I think the 80 is the Reno one and the Yamaha.
Listen,
We had a ZR 350 that actually was a pretty recent release actually for Grand Theft Auto Online back in Los Santos Tuners, the previous update before the contract update.
You know what? If you ever find yourself in San Fierro, give me a call. Maybe we can do a little business together.
Yeah, I might just do that.
I guess that's our wake-up call. Nice meeting you.
Oh wait, did Carl take the pink slip or what? Like that ZR 350? But yeah, the ZR 350 here from that like race cutscene, whatever. did end up coming back into Grand Theft Auto Online, like I mentioned with Los Santos tuners. That's one of the like 10 vehicles that came out on day 1 or whatever for that update. And yeah, like a couple years before that was actually like weaponized the R380, so there's like a weaponized one in Grand Theft Auto Online, which is pretty awesome. I don't know, the Buffalo is a little beat when it comes to the R350 here, because I might have to take it like before the mission. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's the pop-up headlights. I believe that's still a thing in Grand Theft Auto Online. But yeah, imagine Grand Theft Auto Online, it's the same thing with the pop-up headlights. I want to say it might be like one of the first vehicles in the GTA series that had the pop-up headlights. I don't know, maybe like the Infernus. Like Vice City Infernus might have had them and stuff, but yeah. Pretty cool feature on it. Yeah, there's Claude from Grand Theft Auto 3 again.
Big! What I do now?
Oh, so
Yeah,
this is where you've been, eh? This is how you repay my tenderness? You prefer
Catalina
the
comes
curves
back,
of
of
some
course.
car to those of a real woman?
Look, Catalina, you called it off, remember?
We'll get out of here and no one beat.
What
No
kind
one
of a man
hold.
are you? When I say just business, I mean that I love
What
you.
the fuck?
When I say I know
Bruh.
interested no more, I mean that I look for you. And
Hey,
when I
that's
say
my...
that I
Wait,
miss
Catalina,
you.
wait!
There, it's like a good ride there, Catalina,
I
you
did
fucking
this for
psychopath.
us, for me and you.
It's too late. I don't love you no more.
Claude,
I love
like Claude, you
another,
don't do
okay?
shit.
What? Then what the fuck was this
Mute.
about?
I cannot keep my passions hold up.
Yeah, it
I
must be
need a
super awkward
release.
with Claude being on
That
mute
was a
for
good release.
Catalina
Like
and
hitting a
CJ, I
man with
feel.
a frying pan while he sleeps.
Dang, I guess that kinda
This
worked out for
car?
9 years, but
This
yeah.
is my new man. Are you jealous? Are you going to fight?
Yeah, I don't know if he's
for me?
necessarily jealous of a
Nah,
mute,
nah,
but
I
okay.
can take rejection.
Jealous and a coward. Now let's race.
He's jealous of Catalina, man. She's a psychopath,
Crazy,
as Claude would
bitch.
figure out 9 years later. It seems my color on it's different and stuff, so you might have to use the ZR350 in this one. But yeah, the first one you bring your own vehicle, and I'm assuming that like you chose like a pink slip or something, and you get the ZR350 for the like second time around. But yeah, basically it's just the same thing from previous mission, but backwards, and plus I think you have to use the ZR350. Which may or may not be good depending on the like vehicle's handling and stuff. I forget, but I think I heard that this might not be the greatest driving experience in this vehicle, but in my opinion it's doable, no doubt it's very easy, I would say. Oh, okay, whoops. Forgot goes into here. Look, I caused an accident, though. Honestly, though, when it came to the vehicle being trashed, though, I kind of feel like CJ was overreacting in a way, because the performance wasn't really going to be impacted by, like, the simple couple hits of the, like, crowbar to it and whatnot, but, I don't know, though, like I said, it was a nice ride till Catalina ruined it. So I could understand the frustration, not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, I'm a bit surprised actually, this one took a bit longer actually compared to the first time around, going the first way around and not backwards. And never cutscene maybe afterwards.
You had the unfair advantage.
How,
Being a better
dude?
driver ain't no unfair
She's
advantage.
just better,
You
fool.
think you're clever,
He's just better,
but it is
fool.
you who is missing the point. Not only was he racing, but he was satisfying me.
Okay, if he was satisfying you, then
What
that's
did you
why
want to
y'all
say
probably
about that?
lost, then, fools.
The advantage of a stick shift, I guess.
Oh shit.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, man, what is it? Cash or pink slip?
There you go. Goodbye, Mr. Johnson. I will
Neither.
not be missing you.
Neither
Hey,
Carl,
wait a minute,
fool.
bitch!
Coral.
What is this shit?
The deed to a garage in San Fierro.
Oh
My
yeah.
brother needs his car so we can go to
It's
Liberty
pretty
City.
cool though.
Liberty City?
That's him into San Fierro, basically.
Yeah, whatever. Have a
But
good
yeah.
time.
Liberty City, obviously 9 years later, Grand Theft Auto 3, so obviously that sets up
I ain't gonna
Liberty
miss you.
City and Grand Theft Auto 3 and whatnot. It turns out 9 years later, Claude would learn about Catalina as well. Honestly though, I don't really get how like, Claude was all that interested in Catalina in the first place though, but yeah. Talks too much and shit, I feel in a way. And yeah, she's one of those very rare psycho bitches, basically, unless they're more common, I think, in the real world. Which maybe they are, to be honest. And yeah, there's some mission to go to, I think you have to get out for like a phone call or something, I'm pretty certain of it. But yeah, there's one last mission I'll be doing for this part to walk through again. I said it would be a short one though. Okay, I kind of went the longer way around, but yeah, that's fine. This stream's already going to be very short compared to most. Especially for a part with like story missions and stuff, it's going to be kind of short. Because yeah, I don't want to do any San Fierro ones. Because I'll save those for other parts. I just want to get settled into San Fierro, basically. Because I feel that's a good stopping point. Usually when we first gain into like a city or like an area or something, I think it's a good stopping point for a walkthrough, basically.
Hey, Caesar.
What?
In San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes.
Okay, this is the other one. I guess I might as well do this one too. Sure,
Okay, I'ma see what I
might
can
as well.
dig up.
Again, because it's going to be a short part, I'm going to include this anyways. So people can kind of see what these things are. And personally, I've honestly never really done these before, actually, so it's kind of an excuse to do them. Okay, where is it? It gets in the countryside there. That's going to be quite a distance, actually. I'll use the GPS too, because at least it's the most proper in this game, whereas like all the other ones kind of reused as Andreas, like dot, like icon and whatnot, and not really much of their own. Because I guess Andreas technically, to be fair, was the only one back then that even have a GPS. Like not the line part, but like the circle part. I mean, Green Vice City didn't have that thing. Even original Grand Theft Auto 3 didn't even have like a pause menu map even. Okay, back to Los Santos here. Alright, that should take care of it, I would assume. Where they're going, man. So that was probably all my fault, to be fair, so... LNG, a fishtail, or like whatever they call that. Probably butchered whatever that's called, I don't know. Oh, what? I hit them and they didn't go off or something. And yeah, again, this is not a requirement for 100% completion, because this does actually get disabled when you get to a certain point in the story. I'm just showing it for fun's sake, because I have like extra, because I basically have extra time in this like part, because there's barely going to be any time with the actual missions. Might as well do some fun, and of course it has to be raining, making it difficult to do here. It's perfect timing for the rain and stuff. And I swear, it's so not easy right now to knock them off the bike, apparently. Yeah, I can knock that one off just fine, what the fuck. I doubt it disabled knocking the person off the bike or something.
What's your problem?
This whole vehicle literally won't get wrecked right now, gee.
Ah, fuck you too.
Seriously, are they not able to fall off the motorcycle for some reason? Finally, holy shit. Hey, going to person gets me this stuff and whatnot. Wait, that one's every Wednesday, Saturday, the other one's every Monday and Friday, I think. For the like optional little thing you can do here, basically. And yeah, it's not even like a half hour in yet, so I kind of want to show off what happens to Grove Street. I think it's pretty obvious, but might as well show it off, kind of. Since obviously most people here are just going to be like playing the story, yeah. But yeah, obviously most people will probably just be playing the story and won't really necessarily bother to check back at Grove Street and whatnot. Because of being pretty far away, kind of, in a sense. So I figure I'll show it off, also give it like going to progress, since this is again a shorter part. And yeah, by the way, this Mulholland intersection, whatever that I mentioned before by name, that area actually has an inside track betting area, which is nice for getting pretty easy and quick money and stuff at the beginning of the game if you want to become an easy millionaire and whatnot. Obviously, not really want to be doing that until like the end of the game, at least, assuming I even need to. Okay, I think there's supposed to be balls. Alright, yeah, there's balls in Grove Street now, as expected. But yeah, as I showed off, the ballas are now in Grove Street. Because obviously the Grove kind of lost control of it, obviously, because of the smoking, like, rider betrayal and whatnot. Here's the mission phone call, because the other one was that optional thing.
Carl, dude. Now I got the little mama you're after. But be careful, man. People are listening to us. I got a
Wow, whatever.
Come and get it. Whoa, man, I don't know you. I don't know you. Prank caller, prank caller.
The hell? But yeah, basically like weed and shit is over there, basically. And yeah, funnily enough, in this quote-unquote, like, definitive edition, I actually had the balls in Grove Street even before, like, the Green Saber mission. It was pretty weird, but I was already having, like, balls randomly in Grove Street even before that mission. Assuming that's not really a PS2 thing, or, like, any original, like, version thing, and it's usually just issued in this version. Because, again, like, these versions are very half-assed and shit. What the heck? I marked it right on the Drew's icon and then did to the sides. What the fuck? Weird. I don't get how that works, but okay. Good job, Grove Street Games, Wolf Drum Studios on a GPS marker. But yeah, they claimed that the latest update, like a few days ago on these games, that they did like stability improvements and shit like that, but it's still like stuttering and shit like that. Actually, yeah, they're still stuttering and shit like that, so the like quote-unquote stability improvements practically make like no difference in my opinion. Be a nice quote-unquote game stability there. Grove Street Games, Wolf Drum Studios. Yeah, it shows like on the mini-map as well, not just the pause one. Bro, like who the hell actually made the decision and give this game to Grove Street Games, Wolf Drum Studios though? When the crew botched the 360 version before. Or the crew can't make a console game for shit. The only passable, like, good versions are probably the mobile ones. And that's even debatable, probably. are you going to San Fierro here? Yes, I'm going to San Fierro. I definitely want to go to San Fierro.
It's an
What the
emotion.
hell? Truth doing like a
There.
kind of T-pose like
Thanks,
thing the
man.
fuck.
Look, here go your paper.
Ah, the karmic
What
circle
paper fool? You
closes.
didn't owe Truth
All
anything.
possessions
Apparently, he
shall
actually held his
back
word
to
there.
the egg.
And yeah, it's like the mothership, like some like hippie style, like camper
Damn,
or
man, there must
something
be 2
nice
tons of
there.
that stuff back there.
Wait, what the hell? An error to license plate? I've never noticed that before actually in the original game. I don't think.
Hey, that sound
Unless
like
it's
a
only a
chopper.
detail in the quote-unquote definitive edition.
Narcs, you fucking rat.
Dude, don't put that on me. You the one deal with Tenpenny. What's all this?
Calm, brother. Panic paves the way to bad karma.
And yeah,
We
fucking
gotta torch those
flamethrowers
fields.
underneath.
I really
Interesting.
hope Kaya can forgive us.
But yeah, introduction to the flamethrower in this game. And yeah, obviously, if you have the fireproofness on firefighter, it will be easier and whatnot. He's kind of working on that one, so probably best just do this one, especially when there's a time limit of the cops' arrival. But yeah, in this mission, you're burning weed, basically. What the heck? The glitchiness of the icons, what the hell? Well, I'll see you have to burn these a little more, I don't remember, but I don't think so. I think the game is passing out or some shit. Getting a good job, Grove Street Games, Walk Drum Studios. And yeah, recently in the contract DLC with like the short trip missions or something, they kind of made another version of Are You Going to San Fierro with the like contract like missions, like the short trip missions in the game. And some of those you burn weed, or at least one of them you do.
No, I mean, I think I'm gonna black out.
So it's kind of pretty cool that they made like a reference to this mission in the short trips recently within the last couple months.
I'll finish burning and I'll follow you.
I think the mission even like directly makes like an Easter egg to this mission as well, if I recall. Yeah, very certain that mission made an Easter egg to the truth or something as well. For the short trip again. Could Truth not do zone at all, like, bruh? Yeah, bruh, Truth only did like one patch of grass, that's pathetic. Then he makes the mission a little more fun, I suppose. And yeah, there's that shakiness on the camera, which is pretty cool. Wouldn't doubt that's crazier on the original version, because Grove Street Games Walk Drum Studios tends to mess up everything, I feel.
We got a chopper on our tail. We'll never shake them now.
Hold on.
Actually, we will.
Back here I was saving for a rainy day.
Holy
Rainy
motherfucker.
day.
Where'd you get that?
Found it in a
Be an
barrel
RPG,
tiny space.
apparently.
Shame, really. I was gonna make it
Like,
into
Jesus
the
Christ, the fucking group has like the craziest weapons in its fucking mothership. Like, hippie camper, whatever the fuck. How the hell did that miss? Yeah, this part of the mission is actually a bit annoying though. In my opinion. Oh wow. Okay, I might have to redo this. Get that one way, yeah, actually, yes, I got it. took half the rocket launcher, but whatever. If I recall, you can't even keep it, if I remember anyways, so it might not really matter how much you have to take to use it, as long as you obviously destroy it. Yeah, obviously the Woozy like camera filter could probably mess with the shooting there. But it's a very cool mission here, the introduction to the flamethrower in the RPG in the same mission, very crazy.
What you pull over for?
Yeah, mothership the garage in San Fierro. Haven't driven in 15 years. Boy, you were just driving earlier, fool.
Now I'm rolling a number to call.
Fear of driving, what the fuck?
Shit, I better call Caesar.
Then he looks old as fucking is, I guess. I don't know.
I'm on my way to San Fierro, okay? I'll meet you in Kendall at that garage I wanted the races. Holla at y'all later.
Yeah, he called Caesar and Kendall, he called there, obviously. For the garage he won from Catalina and whatnot. And the backward version of the race.
I have an astral goat called Herbie. She's faster than most.
Herbie, what the fuck?
Yeah, whatever, man. You talking shit.
But yeah, very fitting vehicle here with the mothership, like camper and stuff, going into San Fierro here. Because San Fierro is actually known for like hippies and stuff, I'm pretty sure, at least at one point, like maybe like the 70s or something might have been, I don't know if I recall correctly or not.
Can you shoot?
Shoot, I'm a hippie. The only thing I've shot is acid.
Only thing he shot acid, he can't shoot a weapon. Makes sense, actually, he only did one patch of like weed earlier. With the flamethrower, he only did one patch of weed with that shit.
There she is, brother. San Fierro.
Hell yeah, San Fierro. San Fierro.
Man, I can't believe I ain't been here before.
There ain't a better place to escape the man, man.
Okay, Mr. San Fierro, where's the spot?
Yeah, Mr. San Fierro with your hippie mothership, man, shit.
Between Garcia and Easter Basin.
But yeah. Honestly, San Fierro, in my opinion, I feel would be one of the better settings for the next Grand Theft Auto game. I think a full-fledged version of San Fierro in like HD universe would be pretty cool. Maybe with like some Bayside like locations and whatnot. So, a perfect example of what I'm like talking about with like Bayside locations and stuff as well would be like Watch Dogs 2, I think.
No, I don't.
23. You see a pattern emerging?
Guess I'll talk about that later, I
I'm
guess.
seeing patterns all over the place. Get that smoke out my face.
But I guess I do when we're talking about that actually, because yeah, there's all this time still. It's only like 40 minutes now on the stream now. I was including like a couple extra things even. But yeah. The San Fierro area here is definitely one of my favorite areas of the game. Personally, I kind of think Los Santos is my favorite for a couple of reasons. Maybe I'll get into that in another part. But yeah. Obviously, we have Los Santos in the HD universe here with Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's been going on. That's going to be going on for an unprecedented generation, basically. And when it comes to the three main series, when it comes to like the three main cities, we obviously only have Los Santos. So if they're going to keep doing parts of like San Andreas, I feel San Fierro would be one of the more logical choices for Grand Theft Auto 6. And I'm mentioning it obviously because they kind of confirmed it basically on that like February, like early February, like Newswire, like a month ago, basically, almost a month ago. But yeah. In my opinion, it would be cool if they did like a HD rendition of San Fierro, and then they also include like a bunch of like Bayside like areas, like how Los Santos says, like Blaine County and like Sandy Shores, Paleto Bay, and stuff like that. So in my opinion, it would be cool to have San Fierro in like some Bayside areas, because I think the early parts here, before like it gets into like this area here, I think these parts are kind of Bayside areas. But yeah. Perfect example of what I mean with that is like Watch Dogs 2, I think. Like I mentioned, Watch Dogs 2 takes place in San Francisco, San Fierro, or what would be San Fierro in this game. And yeah. Unfortunately, this version does not include like the Alcatraz, but yeah. Unfortunately, this version does not include like the Alcatraz Island or whatever. I know Watch Dogs 2 I think has Alcatraz. I don't know why they didn't for this game though. Maybe because of technical limitations or something. But yeah, I swear if they do HD Universe for San Fierro, they better have like Alcatraz in it, because that would be quite a missed opportunity if they don't. I mean, it's like a penitentiary and like what? But yeah, it's like an ocean like penitentiary and stuff like that. Though I don't think they use it for like a penitentiary anymore, if I heard correctly. And no, I don't live in like San Francisco or anything. I'm just kind of knowledgeable into it in a sense. Been there kind of once actually pretty recently, in like less than a year actually, but I think that was only like the airport and like on a plane and shit basically. But yeah, honestly, basically like the Watch Dogs 2 map for, but yeah, basically like the Watch Dogs 2 map, but for Grand Theft Auto like 6 or whatever, if they were to go to San Fierro, which if they were to just do like different areas of San Andreas, San Fierro would be the next one. Though quite frankly, I would really want to see Vice City, because it's like the last like major like city from like the original 2D and like 3D universe that has not been revisited in HD universe, and VI obviously makes the most sense for that, I feel, in a way. Figured I would include that because I did mention some like talking away on that video. I kind of want to expand on it there, basically, since I'm playing this and all.
This is the place.
But yeah,
Well,
finish the
Jesus,
mission
dude.
here.
Looks like you've been fed a bummer.
Been fed a bummer. Kinda true. Because they actually ended up building up the garage and whatnot, and like further missions and whatnot. But yeah, what you first get is complete trash, basically. But yeah, Doherty here. And yeah, like how they have grocery with like Los Santos and Grand Theft Auto 5. Even I hope they have like Doherty at least for like a 3D universe location for like HD universe San Fierro if they were to do that for some reason. Honestly, it could be anything. No one really knows. Just kind of expanding on stuff and whatnot. Best range should be a success. But yeah, next stream is going to be a Grand Theft Auto Online of a week stream. But that's fine, going to be it for this stream. Hope you enjoyed.